I've always been a fan of the Bob and Brad massage guns, but none more so than when I've actually injured myself. Now, I've been using this fella, the kind of main-ish gun they've got, for around about a year and a half. I first started off using one of the kind of Amazon knockoff brands. I had tried a Theragun a couple of times, but didn't really like the feel of it. And then I got this, and I must say the mass of this is perfect. The weight's at the top, it's a nice comfy silicone grip, and it really helps when you need to try and get the end kind of jammed into that sore part to try and sort out what's going on with your injury. So I'd used that for a while, and then I got hold of its little brother. Look at this, the little travel massage gun, which is got this nice, because the way you can grip it like this with your kind of in between the knuckles, you can really kind of get in there. But the great thing about this is that because I travel all over the world either rowing or doing high rocks races, I can chuck this into my carry-on and use this as a kind of, within the hotel, continuing the massage thing, pre-race or even post-race, I can use this as a post-race massage. And this really is perfect. It fits in my bag, nice and lightweight, just take a couple of the heads, and this is great. So this is it. I thought I was all sorted, but then they got in touch and said they had a new model. And here we go with it. Now, I've used this for a little while. I've had this for a couple of months, to be honest, but I wanted to make sure, weirdly, that I got a couple of injuries just so I could try it out and then do a proper review of it. So here we go. It's a nice carry case anyway. So this is similar, like you can look at it, to the one that I've been using already, but apart from the color, the big difference here is one of the heads. Let's get him out. And it's this one. Now this head is special because there's two buttons on the side of it, the first of which, when you press it, goes green, and that turns the end into, as though you've been like massaged by a fridge. It's super cool, as in not super cool as in, hey man, it's super cool, but it actually goes really, really cold. So in the initial injury, let's turn him off because he does make a bit of a noise. Just getting the fan up to kind of make it cold. So in the initial stages of injury, this is perfect when you want to try and reduce inflammation, keep things cold. You want to set it to the cold setting, but the button next to it, when I press that one, and there we go, and wave that to the camera, you can see it's got little orange wavy lines on it, and that is because it turns into a heated head. Now, this is one that I've tended to use more because I'm a big, stupid, dumb male, so when I injure myself, I go, oh, what's happened here? And then it's only a couple of days later that I think, I should probably start massaging the area to try and see if that's any better. And so then I turn it into the heated setting so that it can try and ease off the muscles while it's working away. So I've got it set to hot. You just stick it in the front, put it in nice, and press the button on the back. And that's it. And then it just works away. Nice. There's 5 different settings you can have. So this is like nice slow setting. I don't have the exact RPMs in front of me, but I think it goes up to, it's either 3200 or 5200. You can hear it getting. And it's like 10 millimeters of distance that it can go on as well. So that's a lot of, and the heat that you can feel coming off that is really, I mean, it's obviously a nice sensation anyway because you're getting a massage from it, but the heat makes it even nicer. And I'm not just talking from, hey, I'm reviewing something. I have, over the past few months, I've injured the SI joint in my back, which sent the muscles around it into absolute spasm. And this was an absolute lifesaver, not only from the various heads that are in here that I could use to try and ease off the muscles, but also this heated head, which I'll turn off, because I don't want to wear out the battery. This then can really help to ease off. And then after that, I've gone through an Achilles tendon injury as well, which this has really helped with. To be honest, what I've been doing is using both like that, either side of the Achilles tendon, and then kind of turn it around. And that's great. So having 2 of these is even better. 2 heads are better than 1, eh? Right. If you're going to choose one, basically what it comes down to is I'd recommend either a travel one or this one, the C2 Pro with the heated head, or get both so that you can go traveling and have a little portable massager, and then you've got your kind of main one at home when you're using it. I'm just going to quickly take you through what's in the box. What's in the box? I'll just take you through. If you haven't seen 7, that means absolutely nothing to you. yeah, just tell you what you get within here. So you get a nice flat head with it's like sprung for kind of, I think it says for kind of more sensitive areas, so that it's not quite as hard as some of the other ones. Because if you use the big round head on like your thighs and things, that can be quite a serious, good old massage you get. This is a torture tool. Best left just to be called that. This really does get into the points that hurt. So if you've really got a specific point, like it's really good for your glutes, to be honest, to get into, then that's a fantastic head to use. And then this kind of U-shaped thing is great for like kind of going over shoulders and things where you kind of, there's a bone in between. It's really good for the neck as well, because if you position it right, it can kind of get away from smacking off your bone, because no matter how you use a massage gun, what you don't want to do is have it banging off bones, because that hurts and makes a lot of racket and does absolutely no real kind of value for you. Next up, so you get the charging cable, because not only does the unit itself charge with the USB-C, but also this head, obviously it needs some kind of power, and that's also USB-C. And they give you a cable. They don't give you a plug, but nowadays nobody gives you a plug. You either charge it off a PC, or you maybe have USB sockets installed in your house. Who knows? So there's that. There's a couple of extra little rings to kind of help the seal thing in case some of them get broken. And then there's a manual, which you really thought was a bit dull and boring, that just kind of talks you through what to do. But it's not, because, well, you can go through the first few pages where it is a bit dull and boring and it tells you about all the things you have to do. But once you get past those dull and boring things, it starts to tell you basically how to do the massage, where to do it. So if you've hurt your abs, this is the direction to do it in, and how to do it. If you've hurt your pecs, no, I wish I had pecs, that's nice, etc. And like all the way through, so it'll give you like, so you're not just kind of sitting there jamming it on going, how do I know if this is working? The Bob and Brad people actually tell you how to use the thing, and not many people do that as well. So you get all of that stuff in here, and it's at such a good price. Now, if you take a look at the description in this video, you will see that I have a discount code that you can apply when you're buying any of the Bob and Brad products using the links within the description on Amazon, but it's there, okay? Take a look at the description to this video and you'll see what the discount code is, and you'll get 10% off buying one of these. So it's already a fantastic price for this, but then when you get another 10% off, that's even better. And actually, I was checking Amazon earlier on today, and this already had £20 off. So there's probably a good chance you'll get another 10% off that as well. Bonza! Although it is currently Christmas 2024, so chances are post-Christmas 2024 you won't get that £20 extra off, so apologies if you don't see that. But within my little armoury of Bob and Brads, let's see if I can kind of hold them together, I am basically sorted when it comes to the injuries that I keep on doing to myself, which, as being I'm no longer 18 anymore, the way I'm pushing my body and rowing and high rocks and stuff, I am picking up a few injuries, and these guys are what keep me going. I should really have a tattoo that says RowAlong, powered by Bob and Brad, because if it wasn't for these guys, I probably wouldn't do half as much as the stuff that I do. So do check out the Bob and Brad range. They're just as good as the really expensive ones. I'd say even better, all right? And then if you get the chance, search YouTube for Bob and Brad as well. If you're like, why is the Bob and Brad thing called Bob and Brad? Bob and Brad are the most, what do they call themselves? The most famous physiotherapists on the internet or something, but they're huge two physios on YouTube that have incredible wealth of information. In fact, I was watching their videos for how to treat my Achilles as well as using the massage guns. So there we go. That's my review of these. I could not recommend these anymore, and hopefully you've got enough time to buy some of them for someone for a Christmas present. They will be over the moon to get one of these, whether it's wee heated end or one of these that you can chuck into your carry-on the plane. It's really nice and light, feels fantastic, and then wherever you're traveling you can get a little massage if you've got some dodgy muscles. All right, so thank you so much for watching this review video. Remember, I have a whole bunch of other reviews videos up here on the YouTubes, as well as my hundreds upon hundreds of free RowAlong workouts, which I hope you will check. If you have any questions about this, please get in touch. If you enjoy the sound of my voice and me talking about stuff, make sure and subscribe, click like, leave a comment, send a smoke signal or whatever. I will see you in a future video, and if you are watching this before Christmas 2024, have a fantastic Christmas no matter how you celebrate it, whether you celebrate Christmas or something else. I hope you have a good season regardless. All right, take care of yourselves, row well, be well, bye-bye.